we're going to wrap things up. We always want to get the information where you can find people, how to get involved. Of course, I always say get involved, get educated. Those are those.
We want to empower the locals to get involved.
We do.
Because we really do need, that's it.
With your neighbors, with the fellow voters, with your citizens in and out of your district. Arizona, we have a great network here. A couple of them, I will say, Patriots of Arizona. You can jump on that website. We have groups from North Phoenix all the way down south that are members, and it's an event organization. It's an education organization. We are about to show Police State, the new movie Dinesh D'Souza put out. You can come together, learn something at the same time, and get involved and learn how to get involved around town, basically.
Can I just tag in one more thing?
Sure.
SaveMyFreedom.us. Go there. Go check it out.
Yep.
Information that is very important.
Because we do want to save our freedom and our country.
That's right.
That's right. Thanks, Lezley.
Thank you.
So we are going to put information up for Grassroots 50. That's Ray Michael's media organization. He has a lot of information and news from kind of everywhere in the 50 states on there. It is our duty with Lezley Shepherd. They have a podcast they've been working on together, and they have a lot of information with the Board of Supervisors that we talked about today. Board of Supervisors information, you mentioned Maricopa, I think it's .gov-ish, or just put in Board of Supervisors.
Maricopa.gov.
Yeah, Maricopa.gov. Pull the agenda, you can see what's going on. Where is it located? I always have to look it up every time I go down.
It's 205 West Jefferson. It's in between, there's a parking garage that's between 3rd and 4th Avenue on the north side of Jefferson. And there is no handicap parking anywhere nearby.
That's right. So get to know downtown. It's not fun, I assure you, because I live way out of downtown for a reason in the country. But it's important to show up, stand up, speak up.
That's right.
And do your part. If you pay your taxes and you want to be a citizen who takes part in the process so that what they do affects you hopefully less than negatively because you're allowing them to hear your voice.
Correct.
It's important to find the organizations that support you, whether it's the border. We have Take Our Border Back in Arizona. And that's also a valuable thing to do is look at your zone around you in your state. It doesn't have to be in your bubble. We do have things that happen within our state too. Our sex trafficking is number one in the United States here in Arizona. So that's another thing that we here in Arizona really take notice of and want to get involved in to save these poor people who are being horrifically treated and their lives are ruined, frankly, for money. And so the Board of Supervisors is just another mechanism in that, in our process. Election, there's a lot of election integrity, they like to call it. That's a bad word, but integrity used to be a good word. It used to mean good things. So we call it election integrity still here. A lot of things going on with that. You can get involved in that respect. You can become a precinct committeeman when they're putting the applications through at their leisure. You can become a state committeeman. You help shape the Arizona landscape politically, and it is another way to get involved, get educated about your area, your district, and your neighbors, and come together. Lezley and I have done that through these organizations, and now we're sitting here talking to you guys today.
And the key thing is to get involved as an individual, because you don't have to be part of an organization to get down there. When I first started coming around, I've been an independent for over 40 years. I just knew I needed to have a voice. And when we go down there, we are not part of a group. We are individuals standing in our sovereign power to remind them that God gave us the authority and dominion over this earth. And these little made up rules and these little decorums and all this is just a sidetrack from taking away our very rights that God gave us, not people, God Almighty. And so when we go down there, it's very important that you identify that that is what we do. We're here for such a time as this. We were chosen at this exact time to be born. I do not believe in reincarnation. I believe that we are here, we are judged once, and we die once. And so, or we die once and then we're judged once. So I'm just saying this, that we just need to take this God-given power that our Father in heaven gave us, stand in the gap and provide, we are going to provide a future for our children and the future generations, because that is why God put us here for such a time as this.
Well said. And I cannot say anything more than that. So thank you guys for joining us today. This you can find on YouTube and Rumble on my channels at Patriot_Mom007, as you can on Facebook, Instagram, Truth, and even X, although they don't let me follow you back. I've reached my limit, it seems, every single day. So if you want to save your country, save your state, save your city, save your family, check out
SaveMyFreedom.us.
That's right, another valuable resource. And
Yep.
thanks again. We will be back with another segment of American Perspective with Patriot Mom 007 soon. Thank you.
President's former National Security Advisor, Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, pleading guilty today to lying to the FBI.
Flynn knew exactly how the system worked. He knew exactly what the intel world had been up to. He understood its funding. They had to get rid of Flynn.
There was a moment where I just felt like I was drowning. And so I'm in there with these other political appointees. They're all supposed to go in there and tell what they believe to be the truth. What they did was they took my assessment and they wanted me to change it. And I was like, I'm not changing it.
He was, by definition, the most dangerous possible person for Donald Trump to hire.
President Obama said, but I do have one specific recommendation. Stay away from Michael Flynn. He's bad news.
Over time, instead of being pounded down below the surface of the ocean, we started to fight. I'm now above the surface.
If we lose freedom here, there is no place to escape to.